Hey guys, it's me Sanika. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I learn Korean using K-dramas. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sanika and I am right now learning Korean, and I am right now around like starting A2 level. If you want to, you can go check out my old videos to see how much I've gotten and my speaking and stuff. But I would just still like to put a disclaimer out that my Korean is not perfect or anything. I'm just a beginner, and my method is also not perfect. This is just the method that works best for me, and I'm sharing it in case if any of you guys also think it's helpful for you. So that's it. So let's get on to the video, guys. Let's go. So I usually use Netflix. I will show you guys how I do like each step in my laptop. Before Netflix, when I didn't have Netflix, I never actually I hardly studied Korean. And when I did, I used to just listened to it, and that was basically it. But what I do, if you don't have Netflix, you can use Viki or any other websites or any other apps you use. That's completely fine. But I use Netflix because I find the subtitle changes of Netflix easier than other shows. So I will show you guys the drama I am actually studying right now is A Love So Beautiful. I hope I don't get copyright, because before I did when I was doing the 30 days Korean learning challenge. But this is what I do. At first, I have the Korean audio. I always have Korean audio. I don't dub it or anything. And I usually turn the subtitles off, so you can't see any subtitles. And I usually have a blank screen, just like that. Like, I put my Google out and I play the audio. I don't know if it's hearable, but I play the audio and I listen to it without looking at it. Just like keep the screen and listen to the audio. Why? Just to like practice my listening. Because when I'm looking at the screen, I'm usually focusing on their gestures, what's happening, and I'm not really focusing on what they're saying. So that's like I get the context from the picture, but when I'm just listening, I have to listen in. So that's what I usually do first. I listen in the episode, take in what's saying, and then see how much I get. Usually I understand about 30% from like Konglish words and then the Korean words I know. Then what I do is I put the English subtitles down and whoop, I watch the K-drama like as a normal watcher. Where is subtitles? They're not talking anything else. So they don't keep talking. Oh my gosh. So as you can see, so let me find, okay. See, can you see it? Okay, yeah, you can. Okay, so like, you lost your bike. Suppose I want to learn that in Korean. Then I would put on the Korean subtitles. I would go and change the subtitles, and I would change it, and then you can see it in Korean. And then I would write that down in my whiteboard. If you guys have seen me, you probably know that I have a gigantic whiteboard. So I write like, you lost your bike. So I write the English down in black and the Korean down in red or like any other colors, because that's just better, you know, colors are just better. You lost your bike. And then 차선을 잃어버렸어? 자전을 잃어버렸어? and I'll keep it like that. And after I usually have about like 5 to 10 sentences, and they all fit here when I write smallly, because now I just wrote in gigantic. But like every 10 minutes I have about 5 sentences. And what I have to do is that I go onto Naver and Papago, and then I distinguish the words. I dysfunctionate, like I take another colored pen and be like, whoop, like this is the noun, this is the verb, and then like conjugations and everything, and I like take notes of that, and then I write that down in a better copy, in a better handwriting. In this is like a notepad flipbook thingy that I use, and I just write the sentence, and then I write the English, and then just write the Korean translation after it, and then just write, yeah, you get it? So that's what I usually do. Woo! It's actually pretty simple, but it takes quite a long time the way I do it, because I have to like search it up and stuff, because I know the translation, but I still go to like Naver dictionary to like research more about the word, to find other conjugations and stuff like that. And yeah, that's how I basically do it. It's really easy and really simple, more simple than how I learned using K-pop songs, because that was like hard. I haven't used any highlighters or anything right now but I might start using them soon. I will share updates if I do, but like now I do it in a very simple way, because K-pop I go all out, because K-pop is like shiny, bright. Yeah, that's about it. That's basically what I do. I will link down Naver and Papago down in the description if you guys want to check it out. Let me see if So Beautiful is in Viki or anything else, because Viki is free, unlike Netflix. And I love So Beautiful. Viki doesn't have a Love So Beautiful like the drama I'm watching, so you can use any other drama, or if you want you can do the same drama and watch it like on any other website. But if it's a website that you can't turn off the subtitles, you can still use it for your listening practice, like I do before, like jotting down notes and stuff. And here are some side tips while studying with K-drama. First of all, try to use something that would like relate to you or your life, even though you might not like that drama, like that might not be your favorite. It could be like it might be a 3-star to you, but even if that's relatable to your life, you should still choose that over like a fantasy drama, because even though of course fantasy dramas are nice, I wouldn't really think, like, you wouldn't really talk about those words, especially as a beginner. If you're like intermediate or advanced, then you could try learning, but like I don't think learning fantasy words would be that important for a beginner. And also, like, if it's like a side fantasy, like dramas like My Demon, it focuses also like on office career, bodyguard stuff. So if you are like a office worker, you could watch that, even though it's a bit of fantasy. But like the dramas that have lots of fantasies, or like historical dramas, they might not be very like relatable to your life, and maybe not like start with those. Maybe start with something like high school romance drama, or like a office romance or something like that, or like a high school mystery or a high school horror. I feel like romance dramas would be easier to learn with than mystery or horrors, because mystery and horrors have lots of mystery of horrors, and it has lots of vocabularies, lots of words that like you wouldn't really use in day-to-day life as of if you would use in like a normal high school romance. Because in a high school romance, first they just show like normal life, and even after the love they still show normal life, like. But in a mystery they would be like solving cases, or in a horror they'll be like running from zombies and stuff like that, which I wouldn't really think you would need to know as a beginner. But yeah, you can start from any dramas if you want to. You don't have to like go on to check checklists, but try and start with something that relates to you. Also, I would like to say a lot of people says watch it with Korean subtitles. You could do that when you're reading, but I wouldn't say to use Korean subtitles when you're trying to like practice your listening, because when you're practicing your listening, it's better to listen in without any subtitles, or else you would just be reading off the script. So that's another tip. And yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, please give this video a like, and if you're new here, subscribe to the channel, as I'll be sharing more videos like this. And that is it for today's video, guys. Bye, see you in the next video.